coronavirus crisis has become yet another issue that divides Americans.
Only 50% support how the president himself has handled the crisis. 48% approve of the way the Congress has handled the crisis.
Republicans have already rejected the bill, describing it as a liberal wish list.
You have a lot of questions about to what extent should the government be involved in the economy and how we should relate to the rest of the world. And you also have questions and tensions over race and civil rights.
The pandemic is taking an especially heavy toll on minority communities.
But it's not the first time the U.S. has confronted a grave threat while dealing with deep social and political fissures. So, how did we do it before? I'm Jessica Mendoza with the Christian Science Monitor, and this is Precedented, where we explore how the past can help us understand the present. In this episode, Crisis and Division. When America entered World War II, it was simmering with tensions that may sound familiar today.
We have a collective memory of World War II as the good war.
We're all in it, all the way.
And it is a myth in the sense that it's a huge oversimplification.
The debate over the role government should play in the economy already existed back then.
So you have a lot of fissures around the New Deal itself, around the expansion of government and presidential power.
There were the rich who resented paying higher taxes to finance the New Deal.
And you also have deep racial division.
Notices were posted. All persons of Japanese descent were required to register.
This was still the era of Jim Crow in the South. There was also major tensions over the admission of Jewish refugees.
And like today, Americans were concerned about how involved the country should be with the rest of the world.
That we cannot win this war for England regardless of how much assistance we send.
This time America should keep out, and I know I will.
We forget how strong the opposition was to America getting involved in the war. It took an attack on American soil at Pearl Harbor to even get the United States into the war.
Pearl Harbor, combined with the visible threat of Nazi Germany, led Americans to mobilize in support of the war in a way we haven't seen since.
The strongest rule seems to be that if you want to unite Americans, you need a powerful human enemy.
But the challenge of the coronavirus is different in important ways.
There doesn't seem to be the same kind of common external enemy. It's hard to demonize an implacable, invisible virus.
Americans today also have a lot less trust in government and institutions than they did in World War II.
Franklin Roosevelt artfully cultivated the public trust, especially through those famous fireside chats. And when it came time for him to really make demands on the American people, as in mobilization for war, he was trusted.
The American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
It may be hard to imagine that kind of solidarity now, but it's worth remembering that we didn't go into World War II as a unified nation either.
The coronavirus is faceless and invisible, but once again we need to recognize that there is a perilous external enemy confronting the United States. And the only way to deal with that enemy is to follow the example of World War II and pull together as a people.
Finally, let us remember how small our differences are in the face of this shared threat.
We did it in World War II. We overcame divisions as deep as they are today. And that's the spirit we need today.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up or the share button. And for more of our coverage of this pandemic, go to csmonitor.com/coronavirus.